Rocket League, as fun as it is one of those games where you really do need to put the hours in order to improve. For those of you looking to get better quickly, here are my top 5 tips to improving. Warming up is so important when you get higher up in the ranks that simply taking 10 minutes when you first jump on to go into free play and hit the ball around the field will improve your game insanely quickly. Not only are you warming up your mind to go into the next few games, but you're also building up muscle memory and improving your mechanics at the same time. If you spend 10 minutes every day in free play trying to perfect a certain mechanic, you will see yourself improve twice as fast than if you were to jump straight into a game and practice when the opportunity arises. Let's say you were doing what I am now and practicing your dribbling. If you only practice when the chance to dribble comes up in game, you're going to miss a lot of shots and lose games due to not putting in the time to practice. The way I first learned to dribble was by downloading the dribbling course that everyone knows and loves, and flying to level 14. This one in particular forces you to learn how to keep the ball on top of your car for a long period of time while having to adjust every now and then to stay steady. So this is one that I have slowly realized as I have progressed through the ranks. You can only get those shots you dream of hitting if you go for them. Or in words we've all heard before, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But this applies for all aspects of Rocket League. Try crazy things out. Go up for the ball super early and freestyle while you're up there. You'll soon learn how to better control your car in the air. Go for that double touch or reverse aerial save. The sooner you start attempting these, the sooner you'll start getting them. And then it's only a matter of time before these kind of plays are natural for you. If you do care about your rank, however, I would recommend doing this in unranked. Talking yourself through a game is something I have used when I have really wanted to focus on how I play. It's a tip I haven't heard anyone mention before, which is understandable because a lot of people go very quiet when they want to focus. I find, however, that if you start saying out loud what you are doing and what is going on in game, you tend to catch yourself out when you do make a bad call. For example, this game I spent the whole time focusing on my rotations and saying out loud where my teammates were on the field. This then made it very clear to me where I should be and what role I should be playing for my team. It also helps me not to go up for a ball that I won't win if I call out what my opponent is doing, as it makes me very aware of everyone's positioning on the field. Now, talking yourself through a game might sound strange at first, but it does make you more aware of the game instead of autopiloting through it as some of you might. This also enables you to see where you may make mistakes and stop them before they happen. However, if you're not too keen to talk yourself through a game, you can go back and analyze games you've played in the past. Looking over your replays is an amazing way to better your game. Not only do you analyze where you went right and where you went wrong in the past, you can then see how to improve next time and how to further your game from then on. Personally, I like to save almost every replay, just in case there was an instance in the game where I should go back and recheck what I was doing, find out what I could have done better and if I could have been in a better position to help my teammates. Because as much as we all love to blame our teammates when something goes wrong, there is always something you could have done to help them. Keeping a positive mentality is key to improving at this game. 2 easy ways to stay positive is to take a small break after you lose 2 or 3 games in a row, just to refresh your mind. Another is to turn off your ranked divisions. This means you won't spend the whole time thinking about how close you are to your next rank, and you can focus on the game. Keep in mind you are playing a video game and that you're here to have fun. At the end of the day, caring less about your rank usually means you'll be a better player, as stress can actually make you play worse. Also, there is never a need to go off at another player. This tip is especially helpful when it comes to ones, but applies to all game modes. If you spend your time watching the player instead of the ball, you'll find yourself being able to predict shots better. You'll soon start to see how the player moves and their common way of shooting. You'll be able to tell their intentions long before they shoot the ball, and you'll recognize the possibilities you have in terms of how to deal with the shot before they've taken it. The more you play Rocket League, the more you know how the ball works. You know how it bounces off the cars, and how it bounces off the walls, so why spend the game looking at it? The unpredictable element in your matches are your opponent. If you spend the whole game watching your opponents, I promise you will find defending the shots 100 times easier. Alrighty, that's all from me guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about these tips, or any other tips you want to share, leave them down in the comment section below. Good luck with your improving, and I'll see you next time.